Sometimes my best effort just wasn't enough. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I am alcoholic. Today, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I cannot be any more grateful. And I'm super grateful and proud of Eric Wilson. We put the announcement out last night. He has achieved his 3 years of sobriety, his 3-year milestone. Eric, you are a rock to everything that we do here. I know I rely upon you an awful, incredible amount, maybe too much even, to maybe even too much. But as your friend, I just want to say I'm proud of you. I'm so humbled that I got to watch your journey throughout the last 3 years. And I know that I'm your sponsor or whatever. I don't think of it like that anymore. I think of you as one of my closest friends. So congratulations on your 3 years. And I know that Drenda and Deb and Belle and Joey and everybody else, I know we all feel the same. So congratulations once again. This last weekend has been incredible. We had a crosstalk meeting here Friday. We had a crosstalk meeting up in Fairmont on Friday. We did our treatment facility program on Saturday night. And being able to see that fire come back alive in people's eyes, man, that makes it worth it. It makes it all worth it. Matter of fact, just last night, I finally got to catch up with a friend of mine that I've known for quite a while. Haven't talked to this person for quite a while, I should say. And we got to sit and catch up and talk. And I could hear the enthusiasm. I could see the fire in their eyes. And to that point, that brings me to today's topic. You know, sometimes my best effort just wasn't enough. And what I mean by that is sometimes my best effort at getting and staying sober just wasn't enough. It wasn't exactly what I needed. I've shared over the last couple of days how, you know, I would be sober for like 4 months. And in my head, I'd be like, okay, well, I'm good. I can take that drink now. I don't have to worry about my alcoholism. I've licked alcoholism. I'm not an alcoholic. It's just a management problem. It's just a discipline problem. And then, of course, I'd go off on a relapse and go off on a bender, right? There were times where I might have 6 months. I've always shared about how I was sober for 4 years and 4 months. And I remember thinking that because of my best efforts, here I am. I'm 4 years and 4 months sober. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't need AA. I don't need a program. I don't need a bunch of people. I don't need a big book and a sponsor and steps and all that. I'll take the damn escalator, right? I remember thinking all that. I was living under the assumption that because I had X amount of time under my belt, I was safe. I was living under the assumption that because I had 4 years and 4 months, I had now automatically become immune to my alcoholism. But yet here I am, standing before you today telling you I'm still an alcoholic. I'm recovered, just not cured. I'm still an alcoholic. I still have alcoholic thinking. I still have some of those alcoholic tendencies, if you will, as far as the way in which I think. The time I had under my belt, the 4 years or the 6 months here or the 5 months there or the 2 weeks there, that the time does not make you immune from drinking and drugging. Just because you got X amount of time doesn't mean shit, if I'm being honest. Matter of fact, we hear this all the time. People who might have 20 years of sobriety and then they relapse. And then we're all like sitting around scratching our heads going, well, how'd that happen? How'd that happen? Time is not what makes you immune by any means. Matter of fact, to my knowledge, the only point of reference or the only time that Bill Wilson references the word immunity, within the context of recovery, in the first 164 pages is in the first line of chapter 7. Nothing ensures immunity against drinking as intensive work with another alcoholic. Nothing ensures immunity against drugging as intensive work with another drug addict. And I firmly believe that today. But when I came back into the rooms, fortunately, I was blessed. I made it back. When I came back into the rooms, I was so desperate to try anything. I'll sit and listen to this program. I'll sit and listen to these people. And I'll get this pie in the sky, mahamba jamba magic out of the air, and I'll take it home and I'll use it for a little bit. Lo and behold, it started working. And I started understanding, wait a minute, I was putting my reliance upon me, still keeping my reliance upon me. But I had this idea that because I had X amount of time in sobriety, I was okay. And that's just not the case at all. And again, I point to those people who have had 15, 20 years, 25 years of sobriety, and they relapse. We are recovered. We are never cured. I'm always going to be an alcoholic. Today, I just don't have to suffer from the symptoms. With that being said, I'm out of time. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I cannot be any more appreciative. We'll be talking again soon. Remember, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.